finally got another camera. It's been a while. There's some weird shit going down. As soon as this battery charges up, I'll do a quick run around, quick update. Alright, so there's a lot of broken down three-wheelers. A lot of stators that stopped working. This didn't have spark either, so not sure what that is. Have to look into that. But Mike's needs a stator, mine needs a stator. So, we'll be doing that. I believe that works, but the pull start stopped working, so there's also like 2 or 3 pull starts that need to be fixed. There's this car. I don't know if you guys ever saw one of these before. It's kind of old. And it's Toyota.
Way too minor of an incident to have the leave me behind speech.
Yeah, well, lava is really weird. Lava is almost mercurial in this episode.
Right.
It almost gets them, and then it's nowhere near them, and then it's almost going to get them again.
Should try to get some sunset out here one of these days. Oh, look at these guys. That is pretty awesome. Don't usually get them. Yeah, I can probably deal with living here. So yeah, I'm doing a little Bondo. This is, I don't have my orbital sander, so pretty shitty right now. There's a hole here, pretty bad hole, and then these were just like kind of like this kind of shit, like pretty coarse, rough, fucked up shit. And back here too is like that. The 76 Celica I had, I'll see if I can find a video of it and put it in the link to this. It was so bad. This is some pretty bad Bondo work, but yeah, working on it. Still have the seat, which is the same as this one. You can see that one's different. It came with another one of these, but I don't think it's ripped like this one is. But either way, I mean, that's a million times better than that. Yeah, and the seat that it came with is good. Steering wheel is so fucked up. It's ridiculous. Like, that kind of hurts your hands driving. Got a couple ideas for that. The dashboard is fucking ridiculous. What the hell else we got here? Got this. I think I have a video I'm going to be uploading about the hood, but I did some work to the hood. I added this, so the hinge actually works now. The thing that sucks, it used to pop up, even though one hinge didn't work. Now you have to pull up on it. It did some fucked up shit. But hey, it's a billion times better than it was. This was, you know, not usable at all. What else did I do? Got an air filter coming because it's really dusty. Ooh, I just put that electric fuel pump on there, so that's a huge improvement. Thing's a lot more reliable. Rebuilt the master cylinder a couple months back. It needs both hoses in the front. I don't know about the back. I didn't get to the back at all. But check this out. I did just have it running like an hour ago, but it still hesitates, but it's better. Good. I like it. Sometimes the tack works, sometimes not. That's not right. Usually the temp works. It's usually about there. Oil pressure's accurate, amps are accurate, fuel gauge is definitely not accurate. If it is, it's only by chance. To figure that out, fucking low beam switch. And the AC will work, it just needs a charge. But it turns on and everything. It's not overheating at all. That gauge is totally shot. That sending unit's totally shot. Cheap old piece of shit. Need to get some fog lights for the fucking push bumper there. And I gotta get this paint code. I'm gonna leave this like this. It's pretty awesome. There's no fucking way I'm gonna be using a key every time I want to get in the car. Not the right way to go. Also have this reel mowing. I got a lot of videos I gotta make for you guys. Been doing a lot of reel mowing. It's pretty fun. Another one that needs a stator there. Motherfucker. CJ5, I'm having starter problems. I thought it was a Toyota starter, but I'm pretty sure it's actually a starter from the Nissan. And it was giving me problems before, and I got a new starter for the Nissan because it was giving me issues. So, thing did pretty fucking good. As soon as we started driving that thing in the water, it really downgraded. So this is my new camera, man. It's probably been 3 months, maybe 2.5, 3 months. I've made a couple of videos with my phone. Haven't really uploaded them. Mike's had his cameras here, but we didn't really do much with that. That thing has needed oil in the front diff for at least as long as the camera's been missing. Probably longer. We haven't really been driving it much because of that. So we got the Nissan here. I bought a clutch for it because I'm pretty sure the clutch just exploded. So I flipped it up on its side to take the transmission out, which there would have been video for if the camera had shown up a couple days earlier. It's four-wheel drive. It's got torsion bar suspension. So I have to get like the cross member out of the way of the transmission, which the torsion bars go into. So I had to like loosen the torsion bars and take them out. But they like attach to the front. And I don't have a book on this. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I just tried to unbolt shit. And it got towards the end of the day yesterday, and I was like, I'm not going to get this thing done. So I just flipped it back down. And I completely forgot about the torsion bar thing, so I was pretty surprised when it just fucking sank flat down, which is pretty cool looking. Not cool in a good way. Like when people lower vehicles, it's fucking horrible. But it's cool, and it's cool because it was unexpected and funny. But this thing is going to do so good, dude. The clutch was $76, which I make about $200 a month from YouTube, from videos that, I've been putting up videos since 2006, so coming up on our 10-year anniversary, which we'll have a video for. But yeah, so that money goes to shit like gas and cameras and stuff like that. And occasionally a clutch for a fucking Nissan. And it's such a short wheelbase, like 4-cylinder stick, light, 4-wheel drive. It's going to do really good romping. The only thing is, I'm going to fucking put a huge disclaimer on the dashboard. Do not try to shift into second. Do not try to downshift into second, shift into second. Like, if you're going to use this thing and you're going to romp with it and you're going to get fucking crazy with it, if you're in fucking low, 4-wheel drive, put it in second and start off in that gear. Do not Oh god, because the synchros are so fucking bad, and these transmissions are basically shit anyway. Nissan transmissions seem like they always were, even though this has a lot of miles on it, but still. There's no reason it could work for so long if we don't fucking blow up the trans for no reason. It's not going to go into gear anyway. Now, I used to how to drive it and everything, and it worked great. But nobody else is going to fucking know that. They're going to get in this thing, they're going to see a stick shift, and they're going to be like, alright. And it's already had fucking... It's probably done that for the last 100,000 miles. And exhaust. I'm obviously going to put exhaust on it because the people that live across the creek don't need to be fucking hearing this thing for no reason. And the people that live across the road don't need to be hearing it. My grandmother doesn't need to be hearing it. But we need to be having fun. Because otherwise, what is all this for? Like, why are we doing any of this? And if you don't see the shark, it's not action karate. But the fucking Volvo actually came back. 6 years later, 6 years. 6 years later, 90,000 miles later, it finally fucking came back. Yeah, when I got it, it had 170,000 on it. And I was like, this is not right with the Volvo thing. Because I had the other one here at the same time that fucking ran awesome and had crazy power. And that had 320,000 on it. So I was like, this isn't right. And I got this thing for $100, and then the trans started leaking. Yeah, the trans started leaking fluid, and I just didn't, it's automatic. I didn't have like interest in fixing an automatic, so my cousin Steve needed a car at some point. And I was just like, oh, I got this like Volvo. They're like the most reliable fucking cars in the world. Like, they're just the most durable, awesome fucking vehicles that, you know, they're not impressive, but they're impressive in the fact that they pretty much go forever. And it's like, yeah, you can have it for what I paid for it. Because I used to actually just give them cars for free. The rear diff cover is rusted through and all the gear oil comes out. Cherokee, I ripped the trans and transfer case out of it last weekend because somebody has a square headlight Wrangler and needs an NP 231 transfer case. That thing is so slow, no one wants to drive it. It's so fucked up. What else we got? Still waiting on the second life for that 83 Toyota pickup, if you can see it. That thing will never work, probably. The 72 Chevy pickup, still haven't tried to start that, don't have any plans to. I've been so disillusioned by Chevy things. I originally thought that they were like just good, reliable, solid vehicles. And then our experience with them just like completely like fucked me on that. And what I basically learned is that they're cheap. And they sold so fucking many of them, like you can get so many parts so cheap, and that's basically what continued their reign. Though I think this back end, ugly as fuck. Horrible fucking back end. I mean, everything from like 88 or 89 and up is worse, but that is a fucking ugly back end of a vehicle. Bumper, awesome. Tailgate, taillights, ugh. What the fuck were you guys thinking? But the entire side of this fucking vehicle, everything about all this shit is fucking amazing looking. Without a doubt. I mean, that's fucking awesome. Definitely the best shaped truck they ever made. They nailed it with that. They peaked. Alright guys, I guess that's it. I just want to give a quick update. 4Runner is still inactive. Possibly permanently. Engine shot, that's for sure. Yeah, it's fucking awesome out. Wasn't awesome out today. It was like 88 or some crazy fucked up shit. But right now, a slight breeze. It's kind of cool. It's got that nighttime coolness starting. Get out there and enjoy shit, people. Have some fun. Look at some weird branches.